It's the cryo queen of Genshin Impact herself, Ganyu. And in this video, we're going to be answering the question, why is Ganyu so good? And in order to answer this question, we are going to be looking at her talents, her constellations, her weapons, and even other team comps which make her good too. So make sure that you leave a like and subscribe if you're new here to help to support the channel. So the main source of Ganyu's damage is her primary shot, which is her arrow and her frost flake bloom damage. And on screen for you now, I have the scaling of the regular arrow and the frost flake arrow at level 10, and if you add them all together, that is literally as much scaling as you would get of a character's burst. Now to model Ganyu, since I don't have her, I will use my Aloy with a level 1 talent. These are her stats, with almost 200 crit damage and a level 60 skyward harp. As you can see in the clip, I applied pyro, I shoot, and I'm doing 8.3k with a level 1 talent, and with a regular shot without melt I am doing 4k. So this is around the damage my Ganyu would do, but of course this becomes insane because I will have a frostflake bloom afterwards and obviously better stats. And I am also running Wanderers, which is going to be Ganyu's best set, which will give you more EM, literally making your charge shots damage through melt do double the damage. However, Ganyu is greater than Aloy because of these other factors which end up boosting her damage. One factor is because of her burst and this talent, which will increase your cryo damage bonus by a further 20% by just standing in your burst, and this burst has 100% uptime if you play her correctly. Furthermore, she has this talent, this talent which will increase your crit rate on your frostflake arrows by 20%. Now what this means is, because she also ascends with crit damage, your Ganyu will give you an extra 54% crit value, and I will show you what this would mean with my artifacts on screen. As you can see, I have an amazing boost in crit rate and crit damage stats, and when I get my skyward harp to level 90, that effect is going to be even greater on the crit rate side. Don't fear though, as I will show later on in the video, you don't even need a 5-star weapon to make your Ganyu great. Furthermore, not only will she be able to do a lot of damage, but she will be able to mitigate a lot of damage due to her elemental skill, which is a taunt and works a lot like Amber's elemental skill, which I'm sure we're all familiar with. As seen in the earlier clip, however, I did a melt reaction which ended up doubling my damage, and this is another great feature about Ganyu which makes her so good, is her synergy with other characters. She works well with support such as Jingling, who we get for free, allowing you to melt consistently, and also if you pair her with another cryo character, it helps to unlock the cryo resonance. I'm also planning to use her with Hu Tao because Ganyu is amazing at applying cryo to every enemy around you, which allows for your Hu Tao to do amazing nukes with a melt reaction, which means Ganyu is not only a good main DPS but also a good support for pyro characters. Now let's talk about how viable is Ganyu for everyone, and in my eyes Ganyu is really viable. If you come over here to the blacksmith, you are able to forge yourself a prototype crescent, and as you can see from its passive, when you hit weak points it will boost your attack. Now this will be easy to get to R5, and actually I have seen damage showcases where prototype crescents even end up doing more damage than a skyward harp does due to the prototype crescent's amazing passive. Furthermore, if you're struggling to balance out your stats with Ganyu, you can always run 4-piece Blizzard Strayer, which will not only give you a cryo damage bonus but also give you a crit rate bonus against people who are affected by cryo and frozen, which freeze team where you pair her with Mona for example, and you are able to perma freeze the enemy, which is one of Ganyu's best teams, and freeze is a really broken reaction in my eyes, so this is great. Anybody who wants to get a Ganyu, there are multiple different types of playstyles you can run her with, and ultimately in my eyes makes her an even better character. So those are all the reasons why Ganyu is so good, and I will slap a quick summary on screen for you now. Make sure if you enjoyed to give the video a like, sub to the channel, and even share it to your friends, and I hope that everybody will have a great day. See you around.